Okay, so this one's going to be slightly different. This one we're going to fake A, we're going to hit B, but you could do this with 3 or 4 people, and there's going to be 2 slightly different ways of doing it. So the first way I'm going to show you, well, actually I'll show you both at the same time, and I'll explain the slight tweaks between them because they're really similar, just ever slightly different. So the smokes you want to be throwing in either case, you want one guy stood here on this cross section right here, and he wants to aim at this corner of this roof and then up to the height of this corner right here on this building, so somewhere about here. Then you want to jump through. This should smoke off CT. This is a standard smoke when you do your 3 smokes in and take it. So that fully blocks off CT. Another smoke you need to learn is from the apartments over here. So you want to push into this wall, and you want to line up this wall so it's like flat, so you stood right above it. And at the tip of this metal, go up ever so slightly, and then right ever so slightly, jump through. It should bounce twice off this roof, but only just twice. The closer to this edge you can get it, the better. And then that'll smoke off the jungle area where your standard smoke lands when you do your 3 smokes on here. And now the third smoke has, this is where the little variation comes in. So if you've got 3 people, what you might want to do, because this smoke that we throw CT, you don't want them to see that it's coming from mid. So ideally, when you throw this smoke, you're going to see the guy in window. He might have seen it come across the top. Maybe not if he's got an AWP and he's scoped in over here. I'll check where the AWP can see now. Okay, so if he's single scope, then he will see it. If he's double, he won't. So ideally, you want to stop him ever being able to see that. So if you've got 4 people, this is where the little variant can come in. The 4th person can smoke off window. To do this, you want to stand in this corner, you want to crouch, and you want to aim at the tip of this, ever so slightly right, and then you want to walk forward until your crosshair hits about here, and then jump through. So it should look something like this. So you could do that, and then the that guy would run down here to help with the fake. He would shoot and throw flashes and stuff. Don't die, but just, you know, help with the fake. And then once that smoke's down, one player can safely cross out of here, just check the connector area, and he can throw this smoke. So you want to stand in this corner right here. You want to find this white line on the box, and aim sort of where it reaches the top of the box, and then jump through. This smoke's a little harder to throw than the standard one, that I'll show you in a second, but it works. So that smoke's off stairs. Now, if you don't have the 4th player to smoke off window, or if you don't want to throw that smoke, because again it looks a little bit dodgy, like that's not how the normal stairs smoke looks, so people might think something's up, but I highly doubt it. But say you don't want to do that, or you don't have 4 people, so you can't afford to throw the extra smoke on the window, what you might want to do is instead have your 3rd player take the role of the guy that was going to throw the window smoke and come down here and flash and whatnot. Instead of just running down and flashing, he can come over here and throw the standard stairs smoke. To do that, you want to stand against this wall here and aim in like the centre of this rectangle, right about here, and just throw. So as soon as he's through that, he'd then come down here and he'd do the role of, you know, shooting over here and pretending it's an A hit, flash into sight maybe, and do some other stuff. Just don't die. So however you do it, the end result is you've got a smoke down here, a smoke up there, and a smoke over here, and you also have a guy over here flashing. He could maybe peek towards these boxes here. I wouldn't go any further out than this though. This is even pretty risky being here. You do not want to die, because if you die, you leave the opportunity for the enemy to push on you and realise that it's fake. So once this guy throws his smoke, he wants to immediately run back, go apps. As soon as this guy, or the guy over here, depending on which version you're doing, the 3-man or the 4-man, throw their smoke, they want to go down here, and as soon as the guy in B apps throws their smoke, they want to just wait around here. You want to make no noise, you want to wait for all the smokes to pop, and then you can start your pushing to B. So now, you wait for the other guy at A to start firing and letting you know what's happening. The guy coming from mid, he'll be like the second man in, so he can come over and flash here. The first guy, like the guy that threw the BAPs to jungle smoke, he can come through and throw this flash, throw this out a window. Ideally, you wouldn't want it to go straight out the window. You'd want it to sort of bounce off like the lips right here, and it'll like bounce into the window, and it flashes a lot more people. But you can't always do that. Down there is fine. So you have the flash over the top, you'll have that flash, and then just rush into the site. You're hoping that there's maybe 0 or even 1 person here. That should be all. With the 2 flashes, you should be able to get into the site pretty easily. If you've got mollies, obviously you can use them near the bench area, some other places. Could molly off short. What I would do with, if you run the 4-man strat, and if you have the guy here throwing the stairs smoke, once he throws the smoke, I would have him push up the left side and come and just hold short from this angle, because then once you take the site, you don't have to defend short, you just go defend kitchen and from behind your traps. So that might be an idea you want to do. Other than that, that's about it. So this should get you on the site, get a plant down, should leave you with a lot of nades, a lot of people still alive, and obviously once this guy's done his job of shooting and the other guys have started pushing in, as soon as the other guys start pushing in, this guy should fall back immediately and start running to try and join up with them. Don't just run away and give up your life pointlessly. I see a lot of people doing that in fakes, trying to just like oversell the fake by actually running in and making the enemy see them. They don't always have to see you to know that you're there. Another thing you could do to help sell the fake is bring a decoy. I know they don't get used very well at all, but basically what he could do is, after he's through his smoke, he could throw a flash over. He could then come around here and drop a decoy on the floor. Hopefully they wouldn't hear the decoy like rattling around and landing because of the flash going off. He could then throw another flash in, and then it'll sound like there's 2 people here when really there's only 1. Maybe they'd hear the steps and get confused, think that's a couple more people. I don't know. See how it works, let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you try it, and if it works, I'd like to see it. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.